Hi, this is Alicia from WorkersOnBoard.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can start your own blog or website. Now, I promised that I was going to make this video a little while back, but of course I got under the weather and wasn't feeling very well, but now I'm able to make this video and share it with you all. If you have the desire or goal to start your own blog or website, or maybe it's something you never looked into before, but you do want to try other avenues and other ways to possibly be able to have your own online business or be able to make money online, blogging is definitely a way that can help you to do that. Or if you live outside of the United States and you recognize and see that opportunities for you to work from home are limited, this video is for you as well. Now, if you're looking for work at home jobs, I just posted some on the Friday freebie page today that you can check out and apply to online. There's one company that pays up to $18 an hour. There are some non-phone jobs and some new opportunities that you may not be aware of. So make sure you go there and apply as soon as you can. Remember, the faster that you apply online to a company, the greater your chance could be of actually getting that job. So make sure you go there. I'll have the link right below this video. And if you want to get $5 right now, just click on the link right below this video. You're going to get $5 when you join Inbox Dollars. Plus, you'll be able to use this site to earn extra cash. Now, this video is not sponsored by any company, but I do want to talk to you all about blogging because I have a lot of questions about blogging in general, and some of you all have actually decided to purchase a hosting plan from a company, and then somewhere along the line you've gotten stuck or come across an obstacle that you couldn't overcome, and so your blogging efforts were stalled. And so if this has happened to you, hopefully this video will give you some insight and help you to be able to see possibly where you can continue with your blog and not give up on that goal if that's something that you want to do. I highly recommend blogging for anybody who is a person that would like to share their knowledge or experience or expertise with other people and to be able to help other people. This is a great way to be able to do that. Blogging is an online platform that allows you to share information on a weekly basis if that's what you want to do, daily if you want to blog every single day, or a couple times a month or on a monthly basis. It's really up to you. So I am going to kind of go through this little slide presentation, and this is something that you will see if you take my online course. Now, anybody that actually purchases a plan through Bluehost, you will get to take my blogging course for free on Udemy. But this is just me, a tutorial to show you how to set up and start a blog. So what you need to do, first let me go over the benefits of blogging. So, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, no matter where you are currently residing in the world, and if you're watching this video, you can blog. It doesn't matter. So if you live in Korea, or if you live in Japan or Australia or South Africa, wherever you live, Russia, anywhere in the world, you could actually start a blog. So your location is not going to prevent you from being able to start a blog. That's one of the benefits of blogging. There are no age requirements. Now, you will need to at least have grammar and spelling and punctuation and all of that, be able to know all of that. But if you do, then really you could be a teenager or even a preteen and start your own blog if you want to, of course, with your parents' permission. But really, if you're an older individual, you could even blog as well. So there's no age requirement. So you won't be restricted or limited because of your age or where you live. With a blog too, now your main goal and purpose, of course, initially would not be to make money, but you can make money with a blog. And one of the benefits of having a blog is that there's unlimited earning potential, meaning You can make as much money as you want with your blog depending upon how much time you invest in your blog and how aggressive you are with promoting your blog. You can work whenever you want with your blog at your own leisure. If you want to work just one day a week or a couple days a week or every other day or something like that, or just once a month or whatever, it's up to you. You can work whenever you want, set your own schedule and time that you want to write content and post it on your blog. I would recommend, though, in the beginning that you kind of stick to a schedule, possibly weekly, even a little bit more than that in the beginning, to build up your content, and also so that your readers will still look forward to reading your post, and you can give them something to look forward to, some new information. So that would definitely work in your favor and help you to get traffic and even increase your traffic. Now with a blog, your blog is going to be accessible 24 hours out of the day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And that means what? That you'll be able to make money every single day. Now, you don't have to be a professional writer to start a blog. A lot of people aren't, and so if that's the case with you, it's okay, because as you continue to blog, you will improve your writing skills, and as I mentioned earlier, you will get to help other people. Now, these are not all the benefits of blogging, but just some of the ones that you will find that relate to you as you begin to start blogging from home. Now, since we've covered all of that, what do you need to do first? If you want to blog and this is your goal, where should you start? Here are some tips on how to get started. First, you want to have an idea in mind of what you want your blog to be around. It could be a personal blog, or you could have a blog that's really geared to a specific category. Maybe you want to really kind of tailor your blog specifically to stay-at-home moms, or maybe you want to focus more on career goals and things of that nature, or maybe you want a blog that just simply talks about celebrities or gossip or something like that. It just really depends on you, on what you want to blog about. Now, there is absolutely no topic that is off limit. You may find that you have more success with a blog that you're more passionate about, because then that way you'll constantly be thinking of content to write about. But whatever you blog about, it's going to be up to you. But just make sure you think about what you want to blog about before you get started. And then I would definitely recommend that you browse some hosting plans to see what is best going to fit your individual needs. And then I'll definitely recommend that you gather some more information, take a course on blogging. You could take my course, which is, if you actually purchase a Bluehost plan, it'll be free. If not, it'll cost you less than $10, especially if you use Ebates, which I'll have a link to that below this video, and you will get cash back if you purchase the course. But it'll lead you through step by step and tell you how to set up your blog and all of that. You can also go to Skillshare, which I'll talk about that in a little bit later, and they have thousands of courses, and you can take it for free through a free trial through Skillshare and learn a little bit more about blogging before you get started, which will give you the confidence to have your blog, finish it through the end. Not just start it, but have your blog published online, live, ready for people to come and check it out. And then, of course, after you've done all that, you can purchase your blog. So, what are you going to need to get started? Well, like I mentioned earlier, you definitely will need a hosting plan. So hosting is basically your website on a server with a dedicated amount of space to allow your site to be accessible all over the web. And in order to get that, you have to go through our company. So whether you want to go with a company that offers free hosting plans or you want to purchase it. It's really up to you, but I will tell you what I recommend and why, and what I personally use, so that may help you just to be able to kind of narrow down your decision and the benefits of using a free hosting plan, and also the downside of using one. PicMonkey is also a place where you can go to get free photos for your blog and design photos that will adjoin your content for your blog post. So you could try that. You could also try Canva. I use that too. As well as Grammarly is something that you will need, because that's going to help you. This is in addition to your what comes with your hosting package. These are just some additional tools you may need for your blog. Excuse me. Grammarly will give you the confidence that you need, even though you may not be a great writer, because it will help to proofread your content and make sure the structure is okay. So you definitely want to check that out. The links for PicMoney and Grammarly will be below this video. Skillshare is an online platform where you can learn something. There's lots of instructors that will teach you about blogging, and you can learn and take a course there about blogging and learn a little bit more of the back ends of blogging and how you can be a successful blogger from other people that are doing the same thing. So definitely make sure you check that out. You can take a free trial and take thousands of classes on a variety of topics, and you get unlimited access for 1 month. So make sure you click on the link below this video. Hire Writers. It's another company that you can use if you're struggling with writing articles to post on your blog, or if you just don't have the time to do it. Then you could definitely hire some writers to write content for your blog. And any money that you spend doing that, of course, you could write it off on your taxes. But you could use it just sparingly, like I said, when you don't have time to write the content yourself. Now, if you are thinking about a hosting plan, this is Bluehost. And here, their hosting plan starts at $3.95 a month, and that includes you get free domain, you get a site builder, one-click WordPress install, and 24/7 support. Now, Bluehost also has a YouTube channel, and they actually have a lot of tutorials, video tutorials that explains to you how to set up a blog, what hosting is, what a domain is, which is basically the name of your blog. So my domain would be workersonboard.com. And then you get site builders, and then that one-click WordPress install. And WordPress is really a powerful program that you will need to help your blog, that you can use and incorporate plugins and all of that will help you have a professional looking blog. Now here too, they have a money back guarantee, and remember, if you use Ebates, then you get $10 cash back off whatever plan you decide to pick from Bluehost. So that'll help to save you some money. Excuse me. You can pick your plan here. So it starts at $3.95 a month, and it comes with one website, 50 gigabytes of website space, and unlimited bandwidth and all of that. And then you can go up to the Plus, which is $5.95 a month, or Prime, $5.95 a month. But really, if you're just starting off blogging, I would recommend that, and also it comes with 5 domain names. I would recommend that you start off probably with a basic plan, unless, of course, you have experience with hosting or something like that, or experience with the website. You may want to pick something a little bit more tailored to your needs. And then you can start, after you've picked your plan, then you can start designing your plan and have it ready by the end of the week or sooner, depending upon how much time you spend setting up your blog. So this is just kind of the basics of getting started, picking a plan for your hosting through a hosting company. Now, of course, you don't have to use Bluehost. You can go with some free hosting companies like blogger.com. You could go with wix.com, weebly.com. I'll try to have the links to all of this below this video. Of course, there are lots of WordPress engine, and they do have a plan. It's not free, but they do have a powerful place for you to be able to pick hosting plans to support your website. And you want to pick a company that is going to be reliable and that you can actually contact and speak to them and make sure that they don't have a lot of downtime on their server so that your website will be up all the time. So I recommend that you pick Bluehost. Now, if you go through a free hosting plan like Blogger or Wix or Weebly, I'm not saying that it's not good to do that. Of course, it won't cost you any money out of pocket. But the downside to that is that you don't own your blog. So that means that the content that you publish there could be subject to them. Basically, if their company shuts down, then your website shuts down and so does your content. And by not having control over your own blog, you could be subject to whatever that company decides to do with all of those websites. So you could start off with, a free hosting program. But if you're really serious about starting a blog, I would definitely recommend that you migrate over to a paid hosting plan. And this way you have control over your blog. You don't have to worry about you being basically another company could take your blog back if you violate their terms or their policies. You don't have any kind of worries. It'll leave you worry free. It'll be your blog. You own the blog. You've paid for it, and you don't have to worry about any kind of other party that could take over your blog or shut it down or anything like that. So that's why I recommend that you go ahead and get a hosting plan. Now, this tutorial or slideshow that I did was through Google Docs, and now I'm going to show you kind of how you can, what you do after you pick your hosting plan and you've paid for it. And this is where you're going to be taken through, especially if you paid for a hosting service and you have WordPress for your blog, then this is the page that you're going to see to log into. So I'm going to log in and kind of show you all the back end of your blog, how it works, how you use it, and kind of walk you through some of the steps so that you'll know how to set up your blog. Now it's going to take just a little bit for me to log in, and once I'm logged in, it's going to take me to my dashboard, which you can see here. Now if I click on this right here, I can just visit my site at workersonboard.com, and I have up here at the very top, this tells me that I can update my WordPress application, which is just basically that WordPress is that software that helps to run your blog. And I can update that, and I can update my plugins or themes if I want to update all of that. And that's just telling me if I click here, then I can check that and it'll update it for me. This tells me how many comments are left on my blog that people have left that have read a post that I've written. And so that basically just tells me that. So it says here that I can update to WordPress 5.1. Please update now. And everything is really done by the click of the mouse. You just click on the links and then you can go ahead and do that. Now, Jetpack is basically something that comes with a program that comes with WordPress that will help you to have likes on your blog and people to leave comments and to protect your site from spam, give you the stats for your blog, lots of different features there. So you definitely want to make sure you enable that when you get WordPress. My dashboard here just tells me some of the updates as I saw here too as well, and all of that. Media is any kind of videos or photos that I would add to my blog, and then I can put them in a post. If I want to add a new page for my blog, I could do that there. Portfolios, I can add portfolios and other projects and things like that to my blog. Like I said, comments, feedback, plugins. These are just some features that I can use and add a plugin. For example, I can just click here to add a new plugin, and it's just going to show me some plugins that will help my blog to be more SEO friendly or search engine optimization friendly. It'll kind of give me additional features that I can use for my blog. That'll help it make it easier for me to use. So like it says, classic editor tells you can read more details to find out exactly what that plugin will do. And when you want to install a plugin, make sure it's compatible with your version of WordPress. Just click on install now, activate it, and then you can go in and, manipulate with the settings if you want to, or it'll already be incorporated inside your blog when you're ready to use it. And I would not mess with the editor. That's really for if you want to change with CSS or something like that, the coding of your blog, and I would kind of leave that alone. These are just some of the plugins that I have below here for my blog in general. But if I were, let's say I just got my blog, and the first thing I would recommend that you do is install Jetpack. Definitely you would want to do that. And then ask me, or I don't know how you pronounce that, but anti-spam, I would put that in my blog. You could also add Google Analytics. I would click on popular here, and it'll give you a list of things that you definitely want to incorporate into your blog, these plugins. That's why I like WordPress, because it's just one click. You click on that install, and then from there you can just activate it, and it'll be ready to go. This will help to improve your SEO, better content so that people can find your blog. And so it'll give you recommendations of what you might want to include in your blog. And then you can just go through different pages to see what you might want to put into your blog. And as time goes along, at first you may not want a lot, but then you may want to go back and then continue to add different plugins depending upon how you would like to improve your blog. So here, for your appearance, when you first get started, I would go to the theme and click on themes. And it's going to load it up. And you're going to see some different themes that you could put into your blog. Before you activate the theme, make sure you preview it. And you can read over some of the details. You can do a live preview, and it'll show you what it will look like. And if you don't see anything here that you like, then you could just click to add new themes, and it'll bring up different kinds of themes that you can pick from. You could go through either the featured or popular or latest or favorites, and depending upon how you want your blog to look, you could preview it, and then if you like what you see, you can install that theme. Now, some of these themes allow you to maybe change things like the colors that you see on your blog and things like that. This is another theme, and so it'll allow you to make a little bit of changes, but basically that theme is what your blog will tailor to that particular theme. It'll be installed on your WordPress blog, and then you can customize it once you have it installed. So you can just play around with that, and this shouldn't take very long. Once you've picked out, I think the hardest part would be picking out your theme. And so once you preview and go through those themes, then you can customize it to your liking. You can change the fonts. You can change how your pages look on your blog. You can change your blog to kind of be more of a standard blog, or where they show blog posts on the homepage. It's just really up to you. So you can just play with that and play around with that and customize it. And that's what you can click here too. And it'll allow me to customize my blog if I want to do that, which I'm not going to, but I'm just showing you how to kind of set it up in the beginning. Now, it does take, if you're new to blogging in general, once you have WordPress installed in your blog, it makes it a whole lot easier. So you don't have to know coding or anything like that to set up your blog. It's basically, you just click and play around with it. Like I said, you can play around with the colors. You can play around with the menus and how they show up. If you want to do that and add a menu, or with the widgets on your blog or website, and add different widgets, and they'll tell you what you can add on there. My page is loading up really slow, but you can add different widgets on the home page of your blog, and also on additional pages in the sidebar and the footer, which is the bottom of your blog, or the header. Like I have a widget here, a menu actually here, but you can play around with these widgets on the sidebar, and it'll tell you that you can add certain things. Like if I wanted to add a widget, I could do that and pick from the different ones that they have out here, like a script, or I can add audio or blog subscription so people can subscribe to your blog, email subscribers, a picture if I want to do that, or a gallery, a navigation menu, lots of different things. So this is kind of still in the process of customizing your blog and having it set up. And it'll take a little bit of time. I wouldn't rush through this particular process. Take your time in setting it up and designing it how you want it to be designed. And now, if you just want it to be basic, just like it was when you picked your theme, whatever came in the theme, and you don't want to make a whole lot of changes, then you don't have to do that, and it'll save you a little bit of time. But as time goes along, you may want to make some changes, and this is where you would go to customize it. You would just go into the appearance and then customize to make some changes. And if you want to add widgets, you click on that. You could do that there. If you want to put a background image, this tells me about the theme that I have right there. And so, you know, just some things for you to design and set your blog up in a way that you want it to look to your audience and appear to your audience. So these are some of the widgets that you can put, which I talked about a little bit earlier too. You can connect your social media accounts and all different kinds of things. Now, when you want to add pages, all you do is click to add a new page, name what your page is, and then it will basically add to your blog. When you're ready to add a new post, you could click add new here, or new post, and click here. And I'm going to show you how to write a post. And when you look through your site, you want to make sure that for the settings on your blog, that it has the name that you want it to, whatever your blog is, make sure the name goes along with that particular setting in your blog. So you want to go through all of that to make sure it reflects what you want it to say. So if I was going to write a post about, I don't know, 10 ways to make money fast, or 10 sites to pay daily. Excuse me. I would write that post. That's the title of my post, and then my content would be right here. Okay, so I'm not going to actually write a post. I'm just giving you an idea of how you would write content. And you basically would write at least 3 or 4 sentences in the first paragraph and then go to your next paragraph. I like to use subtitles, and also sometimes you can use questions and answers in your post content. Maybe what sites pay daily, or how much money can I make every day, and then answer that question, or what site would be worth my time, or something like that. And then make sure you add media would be a photo for your blog. So I have a lot of images already uploaded in my media content file on my blog, and so I could just go through and pick something and then add it to the post, and then it'll show up wherever I put my cursor at. So after you've designed your blog and set it up, I would say that's probably going to take you the most time. But then when you write your content, it's, not going to take it very, very long. I can actually preview this just to see what it's going to look like. And then it'll load up and show me what that post looks like, even though I only wrote 1 sentence and I have a photo, but it'll give me an idea of what it looks like. And of course, I'm still working on that post, so I can go back and edit it and all of that. And then it'll just show me, as after the page loads up, what I've written so far. Which I actually don't see that here. It's strange. It's still loading. Okay, now I'm going to go back, and I am going to, so here, if I continue to write content, I can just write additional content, and I would say that you need a post that has at least, see the word count 19? At least 400 words or more. Closer to 500 if you can. And if you have more, that won't hurt either. After you've written your post, make sure you include an excerpt of your post, kind of summarize what it was talking about. And then here over the side, make sure you categorize that post so that people will be able to find it, especially if they're searching the web, and tag it. And that's important too. So that's going to help you with search engine optimization. So maybe you could, categorize it as sites that pay daily, and tags 10 sites that pay cash daily, something like that. Just make sure you use your tags, your excerpts, and your categories so that it's for SEO, search engine optimization purposes. That will help you too. And then when you're ready to publish your post, you can just press publish, and then it'll be on your home page if you have it set up that way. If you have a static website, then whatever you have on your home page, it'll kind of remain the same. But if it's where it shows your latest blog post, then the latest post that you wrote will show up at the very top, and then the other ones will show subsequently under that top post, the latest post that you wrote. Another thing that you'll definitely want to make sure that you keep in mind, like I said, you want, when you write posts, you want to make sure that you have a pretty aggressive schedule writing content, especially if your blog doesn't have any initially. And you will definitely want to continue to write it until you build up content. After you've wrote that post and publish it, make sure you share it on social media. So make sure you connect your social media accounts. That's very, very important, so that people will be able to find your post, especially if it's not picked up in the search engines initially. And then you can also add plugins. Like when you go back to your plugin page, you can add a Pinterest button so that they can pin it to Pinterest, that image. and then the content, if they click it on, it'll take them directly to your blog. Things like that. Make sure you have a Facebook page that will support your blog so that people will be able to see your latest post and share them there. And then they can share it with their friends on Facebook as well, which will help you to kind of cross-promote your blog post and get free traffic to your blog. Other than that, I mean, it's not very difficult to set up your blog. If you go to the settings on Jetpack, and before you leave and you haven't finished your post, make sure you save that draft so that you won't lose that content. But that was just a dummy post and I don't want to save it, but you definitely want to do that. But having a blog writing content is not very, very difficult. As you continue to write content on your blog and write posts, then you'll get better and better with it. But Grammarly will definitely help you, and they have an editor in the post inside the WordPress program that will help you too. So this is just some in the back end, like if you want to enable site accelerator, speed up your images, load time so that it'll come up pretty fast, and then of course you can enable the WordPress toolbar. So you can just play around with this. If you want to add testimonials to your site, you can use that. So that you can add sharing buttons to your post, all different kinds of things. What about traffic? This will help you to get more people to stay on your blog longer once they visit it. You can, have related posts in your blog and make sure your blog is secure. So you definitely want to make sure you have Jetpack installed. And like I said, it's always with just the click of a button. If you have any problems with your website and it's not up, or you get some kind of error message, make sure you contact your hosting provider, whatever company you went through to pay for your website, so that they could check into it, because it could be that their server's down. It may have nothing to do with your blog, but it could be on their end. So just make sure you do that. And, just continue to write your post. And when you're ready to publish your blog online, make sure you do that. You can publish it, and then your blog will be ready to go. But like I said, it's important that you have a way for people to contact you, have a contact me page or an about me page. So if somebody wants to contact you for whatever reason, they'll be able to do that. Connect your social media accounts, and they have plugins that will help you to do that. So you could just put in social media, something like that. And it's really, to me, I think WordPress is similar to the Blogger platform. But like I said, here you're going to have control over your blog or website. You won't have to worry about anybody having control over your website and be subject to that, and always have that worry in the back of your mind. When you own it yourself, you don't have to worry about it. Now, in order for you to monetize your blog, then you're going to have to add Google AdSense to your blog. So you will need to sign up for a Google AdSense account, which is free. And then you can add their plugin for Google AdSense, or Ad Inserter is what I use. And then you copy and paste that code. So it's really, really simple. You take the code, whatever it is from Google AdSense, and then you click it, highlight it, click Control-C, and then go back to your Ad Inserter plugin, keep that open, and then Control-V and save it, and those ads will show up in your blog. Now, if you want to know more about how to monetize your blog, you don't just have to use Google AdSense either. You could sell your own products if you have books out there, or you could sign up with some affiliate companies and promote products from their companies and make money off of that. You get a commission. You could go through companies like Max Bounty. I'll leave a link to that below this video. And also, you could go through ShareSale, Panthera. There's lots of different companies you could work with. You can even partner with companies without going through an affiliate company. Maybe they want to work with your blog or something like that, and you charge a certain rate. So there's lots of ways you can make money with your blog, and I'll talk more about that in a book that I have on Amazon that you can check out. So if you go to Amazon and check out this book, How to Make Money, it's maybe blogging every day for full-time income. That could be what it is. Let's see if I can find it here on Amazon. So you can go there and you can check out this book, and it'll give you more information about blogging and how you can make full-time income. I even share with you how much I made in one day blogging. And if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can download it for free, and you can read it for free. With that in mind too, in my course on Udemy, you can, let me see if I can find it real quick. You can also find some additional information there on how you can start a blog, and kind of tells you the ins and outs of blogging. Now it says that it costs that much money, but like I said, you can get it for free if you purchase a blog from Bluehost. But even if you don't purchase a blog from Bluehost, you can still get that course for less than $10 if you click on the link below this video, because it talks a little bit more about how you can make money with your blog, and lots of different things, how you can kind of network with other bloggers and use social media to get free traffic to your blog, which will help you to generate more income, and what you should do and not to do with a blog. So I think the course will be very, very helpful if you want to take it. You don't have to, but it is something there for you to be able to give you more information about blogging. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it was kind of long, but I did want to talk a little bit about how you can set up your blog if you've gotten stuck, or some things that you can do to help you to actually finish your blog so that you can have it ready, and so that you can use it as a resource for you to be able to earn money online, and to kind of put your footprint in the blogging industry and have your own blog, maybe even stand out among other blogs. I would recommend too that you kind of browse over other blogs once you have an idea in mind of what you want to blog about. Check out their blogs and see what they're blogging about, and kind of look at how they gain their audience and what kind of content they share, and maybe even come up with something better. You can do it. I know you can do this. I mean, it's not difficult at all. Just take advantage of some of these free resources. Take a blogging course. You can use Skillshare. Just take advantage of those and learn as much as you can, and then get started. And if you ever get stuck, you can, of course, contact me. Go through my Facebook group and contact me, Workers on Board Community, and I will help you and try to help you as much as I can. You can also contact your hosting company that you purchased your blog from, and they can help you with any questions that you may have. And I hope that it works for you, and please give it a try. Don't give up. If you have tried everything else and nothing's worked, try blogging. It may turn out to be the perfect solution for you. You know, and then you don't have to worry about looking for a job or doing this or that, and focus on your blog and building up your blog. And then that could be the answer to all of your questions, and help you as you work from home, be able to make that goal a reality for you and your family, work your own schedule, and be an entrepreneur. I know you can do this. So if you have any questions about anything that I shared in this video, please leave me a comment below, and I'll try to get an answer for you. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, you can sign up for a Bluehost blog today and check out some of the resources that I leave in the link right below this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so, and make sure you check out for my next video.